Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. We are on Waikiki Beach, and we finally get to move around a little bit and try and find out who are these weird thieves everyone's talking about. And I just have a feeling it's not us. I also want to say I'm really glad that something started happening, because they were just like, we have no plans. I was like, then you're just wasting my days. You know, I always look forward to the trips because there was interesting stuff that happened, and it was like a different scene. But if there's nothing plot relevant that goes on, you know, heck. You know, in Persona 3, the different trips got me a robot, and they got me, you know, some of the absolute most endearing scenes with Yukari and Mitsuru. And thus far, this scene was doing absolutely nothing for me. It's just like, it got me Yusuke showing up for probable reasons. However, in fact, I guess it actually is us. Wow, that's unexpected. So I was about to kick the bad guys' asses. Wonder how they steal hearts. Oh. He actually seems to be quite knowledgeable. Dude. It's crazy how many people know about us. Ryuji. Let's try, like, gagging you. Because, goddammit, you were literally 2 inches from him when you said that. Fantasies? Oh, like the ones from Japan? Whoa. I read about him in a news article recently. What of it? That man is easygoing. Well, I see a lot more people. I don't know how to get to more people, though. Ah, okay. I missed that there was a girl here. It's weird they have the background, but you can't access it. Fantasies? I've never heard of them. You guys are from Japan, right? Are these fantasies special people like samurai or geisha? Well, if you think... Actually, no, I guess geisha would make an okay thief. Never mind. I retract. I redact that statement. Because the understanding isn't necessarily incorrect for someone from a foreign country.
Hey.
Maybe we should ask her some questions, too. Oh, it's the girl from our school. How do you not recognize her if she's from our... I mean, I guess... It's not unexpected that you wouldn't know every single person that goes to school with you, but you should at least be able to figure out, hey, she's Japanese. She probably isn't, you know, a local. Free time is almost... Shouldn't you be heading back soon? I'm going to say, what about you? Because I actually know she's from our school. I recognize her. Oh, yes. By the way, your blonde friend seemed quite excited on the airplane coming here.
Oh.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants. Sorry to surprise you. I'm the 3rd year who's asked to come chaperone the trip. I set the task to take my mind off things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time. Well, from what I understand, like, all of the time is free time around here. I think I should be going. See you. Sorry, were you waiting long? That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her? No, that was my first action. She said she was the 3rd year, same as you, Makoto. Again, I'm surprised that we know so little about her, or at the very least that they couldn't figure... You know, the 2 of my options were, are you a Shujin student? Despite the fact she was wearing the, like, plaid skirt of Shujin. It's also weird that Makoto's skirt is so much longer than Ann's. I've never really spoken to her, though. Oh, it looks like our free time's over. Let's head back to the hotel. I love how they have the little hula wreath around me as the take my time happens.
Found it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're making progress, because I'm doing nothing.
One after another, too. What did you find?
I'm surprised that Futaba lets Morgana be that close to the computer, because, you know, with how, like, obsessed she is with her equipment, I think getting, like, foreign debris and, you know, cat hair near it would be like, oh my god, stay on the other side of the room.
Tell you.
Well,
she can handle this without me.
Well, yeah, you're not very much help in hacking. You don't even have thumbs. Also, I think it's a little bit interesting that she said, I found it, and then we ask what, and she said, I can't tell you yet. I mean, then how do you know you found anything?
Ooh, so much. All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos.
Poor Morgana. I guess that's what he's so depressed about, is the fact that, you know, every other time whenever Mitsuru or Teddy got replaced, they got to join the battle team, and, you know, it was almost like they got upgraded, and we found someone that was specialized in support. But with Morgana was always doing both, and so now he just feels like his role is diminished, which is an interesting way of looking at it that hadn't happened before.
I'm basically useless.
You are the best healer I have, Morgana, and you're a kitty.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
I've tried that before. Morgana won't.
It's nothing. What were you saying?
I love how, like, I'm just very polite. I'm like, well, if you want to talk, I'm here for you. If I was like, talk, kitty, talk, 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 I will pull your ears off.
Let me go. You feel so nice. I do not.
Just accept that you're a cat, Morgana. It's fine.
So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
I wouldn't say that. Morgana's like really sensitive about that.
Don't make me say it again. I'm a human. Couldn't you just be assuming that?
That is true. We're basing this on absolutely nothing.
I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time. It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone.
He feels really defensive about it. Although I guess this is not as nice as the Mitsuru Yukari scene, but I guess I am glad we're actually getting some development scene during the vacation, even though it's not during the vacation.
That's true.
I also really like Futaba's like, I'm going to introduce these things that are going to make you reconsider your position, but I'm not really interested in arguing with you about them.
There are even more posts now.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wow. The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
How is that possible? He was in first place. How could he have risen from there?
Come on. You can't let this chance pass you by.
I most certainly can too.
It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees.
I'd have to wonder, if I used the app from here, what would happen? Would it be the same mementos, or is the, like, Shadow World... Because the Shadow World is actually a world. You know, are there things I could do over here? That'd be interesting. Although it would also really expose me. Because it would be very easy to figure out that, you know, a bunch of Japanese students were in this area at this time, and then all of a sudden these things got solved.
Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
Define underpaying. If they just have low salaries or low wages and the people are choosing to work there, then that's not really anything wrong. I don't like it, but they're not wrong for doing it. But if they're like, because I have heard that there is quite a bit of people paying below minimum wage. You know, like for waiters and waitresses, if you know they pay less than minimum wage, and if you don't get enough in tips, they have to make up the difference, but they just won't. They really did like discourage people from talking about it. Hey, Ryuji. I love how he knocks and says, "What's up?"
Yo.
Why are you here?
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room.
Oh, damn. That's gutsy as hell.
Felt totally awkward staying in there with him.
I have to wonder if they're going to do room checks like they did at the camp out.
I'm just gonna sleep here tonight. Even though there are only 2 beds?
Coming!
Is this a room inspection?
Mickey?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
Well, I can go to your room and leave Mishima and Ryuji in here.
I know that feeling.
And she took the key.
Oh.
I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Why do you only have 1 key?
Huh? You're looking at stuff online even over here?
Not to mention, can't you just go to the front desk and say you locked yourself out of your room?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website.
Mishima, really, you've got to learn to live your own life and stop trying to find meaning for yourself.
Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut.
I mean, I shouldn't say you shouldn't find a reason outside of yourself to, you know, be happy, but I do feel like he is externalizing his emotions, and it's almost like those mothers that just, like, push their kids into what they want to do when they were a kid and just try and, like, live vicariously. I feel like that's what Mishima is doing with us.
What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next.
I love how he knows, and we're totally, like, aware that he knows, but we're not saying anything.
It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
Which again brings us to the problem of we can't really strike outside Japan very easily, can we?
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, are you serious?
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
Yeah, but you'll get us expelled.
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor.
I can share a bed with On, it's fine.
So who's that gonna be?
Well, it's obviously not me or Mishima, because it's actually our room.
Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide?
How about we make Ryuji sleep on the floor, because he's not a girl and it's not his room.
Yes! What? I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor.
So who's over on the couch, I wonder?
Hey, where'd Mishima go?
I love that they have her cell phone plugged in right there. That's awesome.
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
Really? It sounds like no one even thought of it until last week.
On.
Also, why is Shio still in the damn hospital? Holy shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down.
And why is the light on? Or do we just not trust each other?
But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Yeah, I don't know why she's still in the hospital.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though?
We do. I have been neglecting our social links. I apologize.
You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Wait, where did that come from?
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
Wait, modest?
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
This seems very pointed on her end. Has she actually had feelings for Ryuji the whole time? I would not have put her with Ryuji. Although I don't know who I would put her with, because she's definitely not a Yusuke girl either.
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you.
That's a bit of a loaded question. You rejected his first answer and made him answer again.
What? Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair!
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your
I notice how you're not answering the question yourself. For me, actually, yeah, really smart is the most important.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next.
I love how that answers you're talking about her could be taken to mean anything.
So, what kind of guy do you? So, What kind of guy do you?
God dang it, Mishima.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier?
Was he? I definitely didn't notice that, but I wasn't really paying attention either.
It's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
I'm also not entirely sure, is Hawaii really, like, have bad tap water? I wasn't aware of that.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloid's article, unnecessary information was leaked after all.
Oh, is this related to our devil confidant? Ohru?
Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then.
Okay, that... Oh, they're cutting loose the principal.
Yes. There's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go.
He looks very smug and unconcerned about that possibility.
Well, then, we'll make it so that it was,
Oh, damn. I did not realize that's what they were discussing. Holy crap. They're gonna kill the principal?
As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
The principal and who else? I don't know if anyone else is connected to him. Again? What did I do this time? I'm a little concerned. I think they just caused a heart attack and we're being credited for it. Man, our trip is almost over, but tomorrow night we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it.
This isn't how stuff is supposed to go. What do you mean? We end up walking around same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate a freaking Big Bang burger. Like, it's like we never even left.
It's just...
Why not all you want? But that's what the trip is supposed to be. Yeah, but weren't some other guys going cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
As I was saying...
That's it. This is what the trip is missing. We totally gotta get moving during our free time this afternoon. What are you gonna do? Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory. Hawaii's famous for its beaches. And you know what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. It's just like Vegas, even though I don't know where that is. You can get some girls' numbers during the day and sneak away to them at night. You in or what? Wow, it's funny. In the right after the last episode, I talked about how I was hoping for an Operation Girl Hunt, and apparently we're doing it again. Man, it'll be great. We have some girlfriends who get mad about it either. I guess that's true, but
Hey.
Come on, you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with it. No question about it. Oh, you got a message? Who could that?
Whoa.
Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you know what. Come on, Misha, let's go.
What?
Wait, what just happened? It's only gonna be the two of us? Man, don't give me that look. We're gonna walk and keep trying to be a little more excited. I love how Ryuji's actually concerned and doing stuff about it. Interesting. Is that because I said intelligent last night? If so, Perfect Bod would have been on, but who would Shrouded in Mystery have been? Because the only one I can think of would be Mona or possibly Futaba. But neither of them could have... I guess they could have still texted me. I can finally take a break from my job, too. Do I have any plans? Would you like to take a walk with me? What's that message? Was it from Futaba? Wait, was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bought on the beach of Japan, after all. Ryuji. I know the saying is bros before a hose, but fuck that. Let's do it. Really? Thank you. Should I wear a swimsuit? Well, I'll see you later. Yeah, the Ryuji can't even be mad. Plus he's ranked 10 sub, who cares?
Sorry to ask you out here so suddenly.
Don't worry about it.
Being a chaperone is more difficult than I expected.
We've had a lot of meetings.
They should leave you the heck alone, because you're a student too.
I honestly wanted to contact you earlier, but this is the first free moment I've had.
Does she only have one swimsuit? I guess I only have one too, but she's... Like, definitely doesn't have time to, like, wash it. Although I guess you don't really need to, you swim in it. Well, that's a terrible thing to say. Yeah, let's enjoy this if it's your first free moment.
That sounds lovely. Alright then, let's take a walk. Oh, a food stand.
Looks a little bit shady with him, like, half hiding behind it.
Garlic shrimp. I've heard that's a famous Hawaiian dish. Are you adventurous when it comes to food?
I would say yes sometimes, because I have definitely eaten a lot of, like, other things.
That's amazing. I always just stick with the standard fare. Well, let's give it a try.
You two from Japan?
We sure are, partner.
Yes, we are.
How about them phantom thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
Is that what Japanese people think we... well, no, this is the American translation, so even they're choosing to make the Hawaiian guys sound like... I don't know where the hell that's supposed to be from. I'm pretty sure it's not Hawaii.
How do you know about them?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah?
Seems like we're even making headlines abroad.
Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello.
I don't know your name, and they're not exactly people you run into.
And ask them to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Of course. I'll do just that. That's amazing.
That's a lot of adventure.
How beautiful.
So I wonder how much shit Ryuji's going to give me about this. Although at the same time, this is very consistent with what I said before. I'm almost positive it is actually because I said intelligent.
Oh, it's already so late. My sister would be upset if she saw me laid back like this.
I bet if I said someone shrouded in mystery, it would have actually been Futaba, and we would have like done something over the phone because she can see.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't particularly eager to go on this trip. But if it's like this, I think I'd like to come again.
I don't want to say that because she's been talking about how much she's hated chaperoning. No, it's definitely been fun.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting all kinds of points with her.
I'd like you to have this.
It's interesting that you can trigger this scene when you're only like rank 4 with her. I have not been pursuing her that eagerly. It's dignified. Well, expression is reminiscent of Makoto.
It's not the best souvenir, but it will remind you of the memories we made today.
This is difficult. I'm like psychoanalyzing too much. I love it is the default thing to say, but it's. I think great memories are because really it's the souvenir itself is not all that great. It's the memories that are fantastic.
Thank goodness. Well, we should probably return before it gets dark.
How come?
I suppose I can't complain about that.
That was a really, really nice scene, and I really like the way. Wow, that was weird stuttering. I really like that it somewhat subtly influenced who you would end up with. Assuming it does, you may have ended up with Makoto regardless, but I bet depending on your answer, you would have gone somewhere else. it was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this in future school events as well? Thanks? I guess I didn't exactly turn the invite down either. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend the only way out of the situation? Oh, well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay? So yeah, I'm way happier with Hawaii in this episode than I was previously. Why is it going up? I'm very concerned. Because I'm concerned that they're doing stuff. Well, the school trip's finally coming to a close. I never thought I'd have the chance to go in the one this year as well. Barely even felt like I was out of the country. Barely even felt I was out of the country though. Yeah, even Yusuke showed up.
That aside,
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here. It may not have been the most exciting trip. We still had a good time. Did I ever buy souvenirs? Honestly though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful. Yusuke, will you stop focusing on the storm? So, what you end up doing yesterday? Keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code. Went to the beach?
Huh?
What, by yourself? No way I want to believe that. Desperation on your face is quite unbecoming, Ryuji. That's enough, you guys.
Alright then.
It's almost time for us to leave. Yeah, it really feels like that trip went by in a flash. I'm pretty sure less than an hour. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here and stay longer at this point. Well, I for one's ready to head home and get back to work. Yeah, it would be best for us to gather clues in that case sooner rather than later, correct?
Yeah!
Yep, people are totally waiting for us to take action. Oh, I like this transition screen. It's very appropriate they had a different transition because we're, going back to Japan. The little touches of this game are just amazing and astounding and wonderful. All of those things. Oh, there he is. I guess I didn't kill him. I thought when our popularity went up, they may have done something else. So we're finally going to see how the other side acts. I thought they were supposed to go into kind of a daze. How do people not notice that? I get it's a big truck, but you look at where you're turning. You don't just like, oh my gosh, I didn't look to see that there was something standing in the lane here. Yeah, we're getting credit for this crap, even though we don't really want it.
Yo, welcome back.
Yo, Soji, what's up?
You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
Aloha!
He's been influenced.
I can understand why.
Well, you guys were off having fun. Things here have gotten a bit more problematic.
Stop meowing, Mona. I know you miss me.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Why is the news talking about profitability?
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Absolutely. Get some, like, Inabuff branded coffee. Like Phantom Thief curry?
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, alright?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
Guests? I was gonna say, is that a catchy?
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well,
There he is, the anti-thief detective.
Well, detective and thieves are kind of natural adversaries.
I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions.
Oh, he's actually changing his tune slightly.
They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
I don't know that that's really a secret. That's blatantly obvious.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say anymore.
He's so afraid. I mean, he's been getting harassed so much.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Well, unfortunately, the police and politicians are both corrupt in this country.
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
You got it.
I finished the analysis, you know, of the data.
Well, we should wait for Sojo to come back, go upstairs and talk about it.
Want to meet now? Seriously? Jet lag?
Well,
Fine then. Tomorrow.
what is that? Is so cool. Phantom Thief's stamp? Isn't it awesome? And what do you think the Phantom Thieves will target next? I'm really excited to find out. I don't care who it is, just do it already. Hey, got a minute? You look sleepy. Let's talk about that. You should go to sleep. You look exhausted. Alright, and won't let me go downstairs, right?
Hey!
So, with that, I'll go ahead and go to bed because Mona is very insistent that I go to bed. And then tomorrow I'll talk to Futaba, I'll talk to Mona, and I'll find out what is bothering Mona, even though I already know, and what Futaba found out, which I do not already know. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you in the morrow.
On razor's edge now, what my life is.